You are listening to Dream Boston, a new series of audio plays powered by the Huntington Theater Company. Dream Boston offers glimpses of the future, hopeful, full-hearted, and complex. A vision of our city that is somewhere between dream and reality. Please note that this play contains the sound of gunshots. This play is set on Congress Street by the Old State House. The date is March 5th, 2025. The title of this play is Echoes.
It's been a great night, Lamar.
Boston's amazing, right?
You've convinced me.
Are you moving here for the job, the city, or for me?
It is a pretty good job.
Ouch.
But now that I've seen the city and the history...
Fine, you don't have to confess your true feelings to me.
You are my favorite history nerd. But it's getting late.
I know.
And cold. Is it always this cold in March?
One more spot. Right up here.
I'm tired. We walked so far today.
This is it. The old State House.
Oh, it's nice. Boston certainly has a thing for brick.
This is where it all started. The Revolution. America. And they didn't even know it. 5 bodies down in the snow. The Boston Massacre.
It was here?
255 years ago, to the day. Crowd shouting, throwing snowballs and rocks and ice, and then boom, 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 bullets flying, blood everywhere, people screaming.
Our night was going so well.
The first man to fall, Crispus Attucks, was black and native. His black life mattered, big time. His name is on a monument in the Boston Common.
And the massacre happened right here. At this marker?
It actually happened across the intersection in the middle of where the street is now, but if they put the marker there, tourists would be getting squished all day long.
Right. Like, let me take a selfie! And then, splat! Bus meets tourists.
The world changed because of what happened the next day. Thousands of Bostonians filled the streets. They sent a delegation to Governor Hutchinson.
What happened?
The soldiers left. Samuel Adams, Joseph Warren, John Hancock, and thousands of others forced them out without another shot being fired.
The people defeated the army. Sometimes you have to take to the streets like we did in 2020.
Crispus Attucks was one of the first in a long line of black men publicly cut down. Denmark Vesey, Medgar Evers, Dr. King, all the way to Michael Brown and George Floyd.
We say their names. Wow, this is where it all went down.
They held the annual reenactment a couple hours ago, but it gets crowded. They had to cancel during the pandemic. Now that we have the vaccine, it's on again.
I'm not a fan of crowds.
Which is why I brought you now. And I was hoping you would help me.
Help you?
They say that if you lie down on the exact spot where it happened, on the exact night, you can still hear echoes of that moment.
If you lie down in the middle of the street?
On this night.
Do you believe this?
Boston is a strange city. Sometimes, when I'm out late, after leading a whole day of tours, I imagine all these skyscrapers gone. And see the streets and buildings from 250 years ago. And I get this feeling.
Well, sure. I mean, I'm from Philadelphia. We understand historic ghosts. But...
It's real quiet tonight. I need your help, Ina.
Where are you going? Lamar, get out of the street.
Crispus Attucks stood in front of 8 redcoats with loaded muskets, bayonets fixed and ready. The soldiers were scared, jostled by the crowd, the mob. Angry shouts.
Lamar,
He stood right here.
You can't just lie down in the middle of the street.
There's not much traffic this late. Just make sure they don't run me over.
I don't think this is... Okay, down you go.
They were right here. I'm up. I'm here.
Come on, let's get you out of the street. He's fine. Relax. Jeez, Boston drivers are not patient. Are you okay?
I don't know. I'm cold.
Did you hear something?
You didn't hear it?
You looked...
Maybe we should go.
You're shaking. You're freaking me out a little.
I'm fine.
I'm doing it.
Ina, wait.
You do not get to have this all to yourself. Do not let me get run over by a bus.
I promise.
Pavement is very cold in March.
You don't have to do this. I have an overactive imagination. I want to feel like everything from then is connected to today, but...
Shh!
Thank you for listening to Dream Boston, where local playwrights imagine locations, landmarks, and their friends in a future Boston, when we can meet and connect in our city. Echoes is written by Patrick Gabridge, the producing artistic director of Plays in Place. Before Patrick wrote a play set outside the old State House, he wrote Blood on the Snow, also about the Boston Massacre, staged inside the old State House. Echoes is directed by Rosalind Bevan, sound engineered by Valentine Frank, and line produced by Kaylee Chase. The role of Lamar is played by Omar Robinson, and Ina is played by Rachel Cognata. To hear more audio plays from Dream Boston, visit huntingtontheater.org. You can also sign up for virtual classes in our Huntington at Home School series and learn more about future productions at the theater. If you enjoyed Dream Boston, please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you found this series. The Huntington Theater Company encourages you to support your local theater wherever you may be dreaming. To support the Huntington, please go to our website, and thanks for listening.